Hey there, Virgo. This is your reading for the second week of December. It is from the 8th to the 14th. I've started us off by flipping to a random page in the Spirit Animal book. And today, we're getting the hare. I love hares. I saw one just last night outside my place. He was all snuggly and cute. Anyway. So the hare has come to let us know that whatever project we're working on, move quickly and remain flexible. It's letting us know that it's a good time to be aware of anyone trying to deceive or trick us. Now it says that we may be fooling ourselves about some venture or relationship and not paying attention to obvious red flags. Something to keep in mind. It's telling us to pay closer attention to the cycles of the moon and to coordinate our activity so it corresponds with the moon's waxing, growing, or waning, which is when it's shrinking. And lastly, it's saying you'll be required to make some unexpected rapid changes in direction in the coming days. So something to think about. Moving forward with the rider-waite tarot, I'm just going to start pulling some cards for us. Once again, it's for the second week of December for our Virgo friends. Ooh, okay, my shuffling is so bad today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, one more half-hearted shuffle here. Oh, that's better. Nice and crisp. Okay. And one more. All right. So first things first, we have the Three of Swords showing up. So the Three of Swords is talking about this feeling of heartbreak. It's loss, depression, not a fun time. However, I feel like we're moving past this. What the Three of Swords calls for is forgiveness. So I feel like we do that and you move past into the Nine of Pentacles. I really like this. So the Nine of Pentacles is talking about its beauty within, but also creating this beauty around, this abundance that's just kind of spreading out into the world around. You can see she has this falcon here. What this represents is focus. So she is remaining very focused in what she is doing, and she's achieving a lot. It's this abundance here we can see. It's material gains. And if we look here, these bushes behind her have grapes. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but grapes are evidently very difficult to grow. So what this is telling us is that these grapes here are a skill that she has cultivated over time and effort, and it's nothing to snort at. Like, this is a huge feat that she has managed to procure. So I really like how that looks. And then that takes you to the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks about, it's a lot of structure, it's kind of rigid, and it might feel a little stifling. However, it is a blessing. This gentleman here is blessing these two individuals here. Between them is a set of keys. So this talks about doors being open and this blessing being received in kind of an unexpected way. Like, because I mean, the Hierophant talks about this rigid structure, and yes, it can feel a little stifling, but through this very rigid structure, we're able to gain wisdom and insight and help open doors for us. Now that takes us to the Ten of Wands, where it's like, it feels like we're being burdened by all of what we're carrying here. However, 10 is the number of completion. So this individual might very well feel burdened and taxed by what they are doing. Like, it looks like hard work. However, Their home is right there. So they're just taking a stroll back, and as soon as they bring these wands back, it's a harvest. And it is, because we move into the Six of Wands, where it's this victory occurring here after this harvest we've brought in. We're being celebrated. There's a victory wreath that this individual is holding, and there's also a victory wreath along their crown there. So things are looking very good here. We've definitely completed a project here. I really like that. And we're focused in our goals. It's a very driven energy that I'm getting here. Kind of like nothing is standing in the way for Virgo. So moving from the Six of Wands, this victory, we're brought to a new beginning with the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is talking about this need to express creativity. Now, it's not exactly a new beginning in the way of they don't know what's happening or where they're going, because they have this feather in their cap that talks about skills that they're bringing forward from past endeavors, probably past harvests. And it's moving forward. So this guy is also letting us know that there's good luck, there's gain to be had, and there are opportunities. These pyramids in the background, they aren't mountains. Mountains talk about overcoming obstacles. These are pyramids. So that can indicate travel for some of y'all. I really like that. And the fact that it is, what's the word I'm looking for? Mercury retrograde, I tell you. It is talking about travel, and it is the month of December, so there are a lot of holidays happening around this time. So travel definitely checks out, I would say. So I'm going to press onward with the Shadowscapes Tarot and confirm a little further here. Ooh, I'm going to just take that one. That one flew right the heck out of there. Once again, this is for our Virgo friends for the second week of December. What do our Virgos need to know? I'm going to do one more shuffle. Beautiful. Look at that. It's like I'm learning how to shuffle right now, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm just being silly. Okay. One more. Okay. So, quick recap for us. We're moving along past this heartbreak, this sadness here. We're forgiving, and we're training our focus. We're expanding the material gains and making the environment around us beautiful. We're obtaining these skills, and we have refined them. Now that's moving us to the Hierophant. We're getting this blessing, these doors opening in kind of an unexpected way. Like we might be feeling a little stifled by this sense of structure. Some of us like it, some of us do not, and each to their own, right? Now that does take us to the Ten of Wands, where we are completing this project. We're feeling a little burdened by it, but we know we just have a little ways to go. And we achieve that. We're successful in this harvest, this endeavor, and we're being celebrated. It's a victory. And we're charging forward to new opportunities. We're being creative here, and we're okay to express ourselves. We're in this fiery energy of forward movement. And it's gain, it's opportunities, it's good luck, right? And it's also talking about potential for travel. Now, the card that had flew out of my Shadowscapes tarot was the Emperor. So this tells me right here, because it's like this, after we've completed a project here, right? And we were successful, it went really well. We're looking for those new opportunities, and it takes us straight to the, oh my goodness, the Emperor. I'm so sorry, you guys, my words are giving me a rough time. So the Emperor, it's basically this potential of growth and movement. It's further like just shooting ahead straight forward. It's very fiery, it's very intentional, and it's this aggressive pursuit of our goals. So this looks really good. This also talks about the potential for leadership. So you could have people seeking you out for a managerial type position or a leadership type role. So it could potentially be a promotion in your work, especially if you've completed this big project at work and it was victorious and you're just looking for the next best thing. Yeah, this could very well be a promotion for some of you guys, which is fantastic. I really like that. Now that takes you to the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups here is talking about this. It's kind of an overwhelming situation, right? Because I mean, this individual has 3 cups already, and they're being offered another cup, but they're refusing it. So this could be a business opportunity that was turned down potentially, or because the Emperor kind of also talks about this need of avoiding controlling others or inflicting our will on others, especially in a leadership role, it can be hard to find a balance between like giving good instruction and leadership versus people perceiving you as a tyrant, right? So it's kind of this need to move on to a new way of feeling or thinking, right? And it takes us to the Seven of Cups, where we need to make some decisions. It feels like we're a little cloudy in our minds here. And there is an issue of potentially making a wrong decision because things are feeling a little mysterious. It's feeling like it's covered in like a cloud of fog, basically. But Virgo, you do make the right decision because it takes you to the Six of Cups. Once again, I don't know if y'all know this. This is my favorite card in this deck. It's hard to see, but this little girl here, she's in the forest and she's having a teddy bear tea party. Makes me happy, brings joy to my heart. So I do want to say this is a great card for building community, working with others. It's this, you've now kind of stepped into this space of I am open to freely giving and receiving love and connection and things like that. It's this healthy flow of love and connection. So that looks really good. And it also talks about this, it's this joyful energy. Like it's kind of getting in touch with your inner child. And one thing, I know that sounds so lame and cheesy, but our inner child has so many good things for us. I mean, especially if you think about the things that used to bring you joy growing up, that is something so magical that is definitely worthwhile bringing it into the present, right? And carrying it forward into the future. And I feel like that's what you're doing because you go straight to the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you can see this, but she has created this beautiful harp out of a tree. She is playing the tree as a harp, and she's all these animals around her. So what this is telling me is you've kind of opened up your heart to this creativity, this sense of curiosity and wonder, and you're bringing it forward in this playful, creative type of way. Like you're empowered right now. And I have this vibe of like, you don't care what other people think. Not in a rude way. It's in kind of a, like, if you don't have something nice to say about what I'm doing, then I'm not going to waste my time with that, right? You want to be around loving energy of people who support you with the Six of Cups. It's this giving and taking freely. I love it. It's very balanced. Now, the Queen of Wands, it takes you to the Hanged Man, where you kind of feel like you're in this moment of, what do I do now? It's like you want to make a new path. And I really like how it's this idea of surrendering to the moment. And when we surrender to the moment and we go inward, it brings us this enlightenment. So I kind of feel like getting back in touch with what your inner child loves, what brings them joy, kind of allows you to step into this creativity and feeling more empowered to move forward. And it's almost like you're kind of reflecting back on what you've learned the last little bit. You're kind of like, I think I want to make a change. I think I want to express this creativity more freely and just embrace this joy and carry it forward. I really like that. And it feels a lot lighter and more pleasant than this emperor type energy. And especially with the Hierophant too. Like, I know us Virgos, we do really we like our spreadsheets, we like the numbers, we love that stuff. We like structure to a degree. But I think a lot of the beauty too is finding ways to express our creativity. We can make structure we can make structure within the things that we love. We can be curious and still be structured, I think. So I get the vibe of, finding a middle ground of structure versus playtime and curiosity and fun. So we're pressing on with the Quantum Oracle. Once again, it's for our Virgo friends for the second week of December. Okay. One more. Okay. So what we've got here, so I'm just going to confirm here what we've got, just so we're not getting lost here. We're moving past heartbreak. We're training our focus and our skills. We're creating this abundance and beauty within and around. We're receiving a blessing from this intense, rigid structure. And it brings us to this heavy burden here that we are just about to bring to completion, which we do. We're successful. We're being celebrated. Taking us to a new fiery opportunity of creativity, it's wonder, and it's promising. It's looking like good luck ahead. And it takes us to the Emperor. We might be in a leadership position. I get the vibe that some of us might actually be turning this down with the Four of Cups because it might not feel like it's for us. Kind of reminds me of the Hare Spirit had mentioned, if there's red flags, don't ignore them, right? Now that takes you to the Seven of Cups, where it's like, you need to make a decision. And you do. And you make a good decision, the best decision. You choose happiness. You choose the connections around you. You choose to give and receive love and abundance freely. And you're opening yourself up to your inner child to express their creativity, to be empowered and really embrace who they are, not caring what other people think. And it takes you to the Hanged Man, where you're really thinking about this. You're thinking about which path you want to take. And that's confirmed by the angels of the four directions. We don't need to know which path we're taking. It doesn't matter what direction, right? We are protected by spirit. Right now, what matters is your freedom, this inner joy, this blossoming from within. I really like this. And you are making the right decision because it leads you to this cycle of increase. You can see this pathway is just lined with gems, and there's this big, beautiful castle in the background. Like, you're on a journey, and it's not just physical gain, it's spiritual gain and emotional fulfillment. It's a little bit more mental clarity. Now, that's confirmed by the loving woman. This could be a love opportunity coming in. It could be a loving man to a loving they, them. It don't matter. So this loving person is coming in. I get the vibe of more of a mentor or a teacher, someone that's just come to give you a hand. This could even be a spirit guide, which I kind of get the vibe that it is a spirit guide because I went to confirm that just to see. And it's confirmed by ascended masters. So this tells me that yes, your angels, your guides, your ascended masters, they're here. They're watching this journey, and it looks like they love the changes you're making. They're proud of you choosing this love for yourself and valuing yourself, your creativity, feeling more empowered. It looks good on you, Virgo. So I'm going to draw one more from my Shaman Oracle for you, just to close off the reading. And we are getting the Shaman of Courage. I love that. Be courageous. Don't be afraid to dive deep. This is a very auspicious time, especially with your guides here. It's okay to be courageous. You can trust. You are safe and taken care of. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day and a fantastic second week of December. Bye-bye.